What's up, guys? This is BZ again, and I'm bringing you some more content from Fairy Tail Dice Magic. So really what I want to do is kind of keep y'all up to speed on where I'm at in the game and give some info on a couple of the events that have been added. So right now my team is looking pretty solid. CP sitting around 15,411. I was able to look up some of the leader skills. And I was able to pull the new Kagura. I'll go over that in a second. New banner did drop, but we'll look at that here in just a second. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to go with Natsu first. So if you look at the leader skill, it's going to be that middle bar where it has the 9%. So he's going to increase everybody's physical attack by 9%. And that's going to be that red attribute that you see up there. Now we'll jump into... where is she? Down here with the new Kagura. She's going to increase everybody's quick attack by 14%, which is going to be the green attribute. She's actually very solid. She hits pretty good. One of the units that really surprised me was this new Sting that we got. He's going to increase everybody's HP by 3% if he's in the leader role. But he's actually a very decent unit, and he hits pretty solid. I was really surprised by that. So let's go ahead and jump into this new banner. See what we're looking at here. So again, 3% to pull an SSR. The SSRs that we're getting on this banner is the new Gajeel. We're going to get the Featherhat Gray, Lucy, and the new Kagura. So Kagura is actually really good. I'm really pretty excited that I pulled her. So one of the new events that just dropped is the that new Sting event, which is a pretty cool event. It's a typical ladder event where the more points you earn, the more rewards you're going to get. So we've got normal, hard, and then you got very hard. I am glad to see finally that we're getting more difficult levels because now I'm able to use the super attacks. But let's kind of look at this real quick. So this right here is going to show you all the awards that you're going to get depending on, how many points you get. So you don't have to go through every single level to earn these points. It's a collective thing. You can play the same level over and over and over and over to get points, but you're obviously going to get more points as you go up to higher difficulties. So we'll go ahead and hop into one. I've gone through the normal. One thing about normal levels, once you complete all of these, you don't have to get all the goals, but once you just clear all these levels in normal, then you're going to get the new SR Sting for free. So I've gone through normal and I've gone through hard. I've gotten all the medals. And if you have any questions about the medals, if you're continuously playing it and you're not getting the medals, shoot me a comment down below. I'll be happy to help you out with that. Some of them can be quite difficult. Some of them you'll see it'll say map in the for the description, and then it'll have a number. That's usually indicative of you need to roll that specific number when you're on the map, when you're doing one of the events. Another one you'll see you have to collect like 3 chests. Another one is you got to land on one of those action masks or the exclamation points that we discussed in my last video. So if you have any questions about that, shoot me a comment and I'll be more than happy to help out. So we're going to go ahead and let's hop into this hard. Okay, let's see. I'm going to look at my team here. Looks pretty good. You're also going to get some crystals and some other rewards. I'm still not too positive what this this coin here is going to be used for. You get a ton of them, but I'm not quite sure what to use for it yet. But I'll dive into that a little bit later. So, and make sure you do have some special dice. We went over that in the last video. You just want to. It's going to be really important if you want to get some of these rewards. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off here. So we rolled a 5. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight into the battle. Okay, so this is going to be pretty fun because as you go through these different battles, that special attack gauge or that magical power gauge is going to fill up, and you're going to be able to use everybody's attack. Now, if you look at the HP, my HP is pretty solid on my units. I would recommend, before going into this, going to those attribute quests that we talked about in the last video, and go through those quite a bit before you start jumping into the harder levels, because you're not going to win. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, and you don't want to be using those 100 or you don't want to be using 100 of those rainbow medals to keep continuing, because those will go pretty quick, and you want to use those for more useful things like summons. Alright, so doing some good damage here. But yeah, I really want to show off Sting's special attack, because he hits pretty good. I want to show off Kagura as well. I mean, they all hit pretty good. I do want to get replacements for some of these other units, but we'll go through that, and I'll make another video on that. Okay, so we're doing some good damage right now. Alright. Good, can't complain about that. Kagura finishing him off. Alright, so remember again, these action masses, they're going to be these exclamation points. So you're going to want to land on those. I only have one special dice roll left, so I'm going to hang on to that for right now. I've already got all the gold medals, so I don't necessarily need to use it for anything. So let's... And as you go on in these battles, the further you get to the boss, the battles increase in difficulty. So now you can start seeing these gauges fill up. And you really want to... You don't want to use those until you get to the boss. So we'll go ahead and show off some of them. So here, this is Kagura's. This is going to be her special right here. So she hits pretty decent. So we'll show off some of these. I'm actually a fan of that one. And we got Gajeel coming up here. So pretty decent, not bad. But I do want to show off Sting's. Yeah, her defense is not that great, so she takes an L pretty consistently, pretty quick. But I haven't really upgraded her attributes, so I'm going to be working on that. So yeah, I want to show off Sting's special attack here. Pretty solid. He hits pretty good for an SR. I was pretty impressed with that. Then we'll get into Natsu's special right here. Fantastic. All right. And then it's just going to be damage output. Now, I did want to point out that as long as your leader does not die while you're battling, then you're going to complete the quest. So, important to note. So, as long as everybody in your team can die, if your leader's still alive, you can still win the quest. But as soon as your leader dies, you're done. You're going to have to start over, or you're going to have to continue. Okay, so I already got those. Okay, so now I got some rewards that I can go back and get, but I'm really excited to get this new unit right here. But I'll do that in a little bit. So let's see what reward I got. So I got this, what looks like a magic ball almost. I'll dive in a little bit later to see what that is. And I'll post the video with more content on it. But so yeah, that's where I'm at right now in the game. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments below, and I'll bring some more, make some more videos for y'all. But yeah, man, y'all enjoy the game. The game's a lot of fun. Yeah, have a good one.